I don't believe in competition. I don't believe in comparing myself to others. You have to really stand out by doing different kind of work, by portraying different kind of characters in a different way. You can't just be yourself in every film. But it's important to see that whether you're growing as an artist or no. Hi, I'm Rajkummar Rao, and my film Hit the First Case is releasing on 15th of July in theaters, and you're watching me on IndianExpress.com. I'm honestly, I was never too fond of remakes, and I not like for the first time somebody offered me a remake. People are offering me remakes every week almost. But I don't really, because intention has to be right. Intention is the key word here. If a film is a blockbuster down south, then you just maybe somebody wants to just make it like a project here. कि वहाँ चली है तो यहाँ भी बनाते हैं, यहाँ पे भी चलेगी. That intention I have a problem with. Hit is a film which was like an underrated film, but it did well, even in South till the lockdown happened. And when the initial conversation started, and when I got the call that they want to make this film in Hindi and they want to cast you, because that's what my director told them. Only if Raj would do this part, I would make it in Hindi. Otherwise, I won't. So I said, if somebody's that serious, I would actually watch the film. Anyways, we were in lockdown. We were watching a lot of content. So I thought, let me just watch this one as well. I saw the film. I found the story very gripping. I was really hooked with the film. So it looks like a good film. I know it can be made well here, but I would like to talk to the maker and see what his perspective is towards making it in Hindi. And what he told me is what made me say yes to the film, because he said he wants to have a new voice in the Hindi one, and he wants to reach to a wider audience. He wants to treat it very differently from the Telugu one. Also, what happens in his case, what he told me was, you make a film and there are few things that he could have done it better, and then he can do that thing here in the Hindi one, because you learn from it. Like if I do a painting today and then after 2 years, I know I can make it better because I know what the problem was. And that's exactly what happened. He changed so many things in the screenplay, the performances, the arc, the BGM, the treatment. Everything is very different. Of course, the story is somewhat similar, but everything else is very different. For me, content is always the most important thing. And I've learned my lesson by doing a couple of films that I shouldn't have done. That if you're not happy doing a film, if you're not happy telling a story, there's no point. There's no point doing them. What happens at the box office is something which nobody knows. So that is not in our control. What's in our control is to do your work with utmost sincerity, be a part of beautiful stories, because some films live for life. It's not only about that weekend or that week. It's more than that. Even after years, I still get so many messages for Shahid or even Badhai, though it's still getting so much of love from everyone and everywhere. So for me, that is more important. The longevity is more important than anything else. I think you can't take things seriously, and you can't take yourself seriously, first of all. That is the most important thing, I feel. If you enjoy your work and are not worried about only the result, if you enjoy the process, which is again one of the most important things for me, I think that's what makes you sane, that's what keeps you sane and grounded, and nothing else matters after that. You don't have to, I don't believe in competition, I don't believe in comparing myself to others. I think that's where everything, the problems start, when you start comparing to other people. Everybody has their own journey, you don't have to be in somebody's journey. I'm very happy with the fact that I'm getting to do these films. A boy from Gurgaon who just saw this dream of becoming a film actor, and for that dream to actually come true itself is a miracle. So I think I don't need anything else. Yeah, I think that's someone's job to compare two people and to put them together in their articles. But for me, no, it doesn't matter. I don't even read those articles, because I know I'm a film lover myself. I watch so much of content, and I watch my films also, and I know when a film is good, I very proudly say to everyone that I'm so proud of this film, and I've done films which I'm not proud of, but I've learned from those films, and those mistakes are something which I won't repeat. I think I just listen to my heart, and I feel that when you are sincere towards your work, when you put in so much of hard work in your films and your stories, that really translates to the audience as well. And they see that you are somebody who is genuinely trying to push the envelope and not just playing it safe, not just doing what everybody else is doing and not following the herd. You have to really stand out by doing different kind of work, by portraying different kind of characters in a different way. You can't just be yourself in every film. That becomes very boring for me as an actor. So I just do that. I just tend to follow that every time. And I'm glad, it's been accepted by the audience all around the world. And that's what they expect out of me, I guess. And that's what I expect out of myself too. It's important to see if you're growing as an actor or no. So I do that. Last year I think I saw Kai Puche again, also for some other reason, but I wanted to see it. But it's important to see that whether you're growing as an artist or no. And yeah, I do that. I do that sometimes. Like just go back and see. Like I'm planning to watch Trapped again because I know if I was offered that film today, I would do it differently.